So the Washington Commanders just got some really, really great news before free agency. As we know, and as we've been speaking out all up until this point, is that we expect the Washington Commanders and general manager Adam Peters to strike gold this offseason, especially when it comes to free agency and trades. Now, with the Washington Commanders salary cap being set, we got the official numbers for what they have to spend this offseason. Let's talk about it.
The way that we live is not for everybody. We're going to run and put our bodies on people in a violent manner. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, the shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty's long.
You know what time it is. It's time to come out.
I love the way she move it, shake it on me.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We have the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, we're going to talk about exactly that, the official number that is set for the Washington Commanders. What does this mean for them? What can they do? What moves can we expect? So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers, so we greatly appreciate it if you haven't reached that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight to it. Of course, as I always mention, don't forget to check out my fitness channel, as that link is down below in the description. I am on the road to changing my body from fat to fit. Come watch me over there as well. So, Washington and pretty much the whole entire NFL got some really good news, depending on who you are. We already know the Washington Commanders was top 3 in salary cap before we got the official number. But now that we have the official number, the Washington Commanders actually have a couple more million than we originally expected. So, the first thing that came out today was the NFL informs teams today that the 2025 salary cap will be roughly $277.5 million to $281.5 million for the whole entire league. And it says that is an increase of $22.1 million to $26.1 million from the last year, and beats what most executives were anticipating. So the Washington Commanders, that's probably a big reason why we got a boost, and pretty much the whole entire NFL is because I could be wrong on this, but this is just my guess. The salary cap is made up by a lot of things. You know, obviously, each team, their fan base, are they purchasing season tickets? Are they purchasing jersey sales? How's the stadium? Are they buying food? I feel like that takes a real part into a team's salary cap. And obviously players' contracts, coaches' contracts, etc. And it doesn't surprise me if that is the case, that Washington got an extra boost, because originally it was supposed to be around $77 million that we were getting. Now we're at $82 million. And with Jaden Daniels having like the #1 overall jersey, with the excitement back into the fan base, which I'm pretty sure a lot of fans have already jumped on buying season tickets for the upcoming year. Just the rejubilation of this area and the team doesn't surprise me at all, as if Washington plays a big role as to why the salary cap got a real bigger boost than more league executives expected. Now, specifically for Washington, again, that puts them at roughly about $82 million, 210,668 to be exact. Again, it was originally anticipated that Washington was going to have around $75 to $77 million, but we have slightly more. Now, what does that mean for Washington this offseason? Again, that means that we should expect this team to make some moves, okay? I don't expect this team to sit on their hands, to sit and wait for next year we're going to save this money. I expect us, for the season that we just had, with the NFC Championship appearance, with the roster the way it was, and we somehow still made it one game away from the Super Bowl, and realizing how close we actually are, I fully expect Washington to go all in and upgrading this roster. So if that means trading for Myles Garrett, if that means signing a Stephon Diggs, or trading for a Cooper Kupp, or a Cooper Kupp gets released and signing him, or one of these veteran receivers, because quite frankly, if you look at the wide receiver market, now that we know T. Higgins and Chris Godwin is both going to be off the market, with T. Higgins most likely going to be franchise tagged by the Bengals once again, and Chris Godwin, it came out today that Chris Godwin is working out a long-term deal with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so it doesn't seem like he's going to be an option as well. We're going to have to really turn our attention to the veterans and the trading for one of these vets, because the free agent class is not really that good. I guess the best guy available now at that point after the first two guys that I really wanted probably is Stephon Diggs. And I know a lot of people don't want SD because they feel like he comes with a lot of drama. I disagree. I think at the point of his career that he's at now, he's already have all the money. He already has all the accolades. He's coming off of a torn ACL. I think he just wants to win and probably win a Super Bowl ring to add to what could be a Hall of Fame career. And what would be the better way to go out than win a Super Bowl with your home team? So I wouldn't mind bringing in Stephon Diggs. I heard DeAndre Hopkins' name as well. Uh, I don't know how I feel about that per se because DeAndre Hopkins is definitely up there in age as well. But I think if he could stay healthy, he probably still would be good. Especially when we talk about needing that big body receiver opposed Terry McLaurin and a security blanket for Jaden Daniels, especially when it comes to the red zone. So maybe DeAndre Hopkins would be a good option, good fit. I think now I'm more open to Cooper Kupp. I really am. At first, I was kind of like, nah, I'm good off Cooper Kupp because I'd rather have Chris Godwin and there's some other guys that I would have before him. But now that the two guys that a lot of people wanted are now off the books, in terms of returning to their former team, I think Chris Godwin, or excuse me, I should say, Cooper Kupp is now a viable option for me. It's not that I did not want him. Okay, I just felt like he had a history of being injured. He's getting older. He isn't producing the same. I want Debo Samuel as well too, and I could see Washington going all in for him because he openly requested a trade. Cooper Kupp did make it known that he probably won't return to the Rams as well. So I don't know. Is there a way we can get both? Probably, but that's highly unlikely. But Cooper Kupp, when healthy, still viable option. It's still better than anything that we had last year. So at this point, anything would be an upgrade. I also think Washington, I made a video on this earlier. I think Washington should extend Terry McLaurin this offseason. That can add an extra 14 million already to the 80 million that we have. And who deserves it more than Terry McLaurin? Really nobody. And I think you would just do him a service by extending him now, then having him wait and play out on his last deal, and then waiting out the next year to extend him. I think he deserves to be extended now. And not only does extending him now is doing him a favor, but it helps us as well because we get a financial gain. And I think Terry McLaurin's a team player. We know that. So I don't expect him to be that much of a bargain against the cap. It wouldn't surprise me if Terry McLaurin takes a not a necessary low ball, but he doesn't require as much because he wants to win and he's all for doing whatever it takes for the team to win. So maybe he doesn't care about being paid the most. He's already cashed in on his second contract, roughly adding to his total to that contract for 80 million. So hey man, it's a lot that we can do. It is really a lot that we can do. You can go out. I've been hearing Ronnie Stanley's name if you want to upgrade the left tackle position. It's so much, and it's a great time to be a Commanders fan, and it's great that we got this update. $80 million, $82 million to be exact. Put it down below in the comments section. What would you do if you were in charge of this offseason and at the helm of Adam Peters having $80 million at your disposal? You can spend it however you want. I'm very interested to read your comments, but that's the great news that we got. We got the official salary cap number for the Washington Commanders. It's $82 million. Let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. As always, being with Juan Gotti, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're at 9,000 subscribers, so we greatly appreciate it. If you can reach that goal as soon as possible, I'll catch y'all later. I'm out. Peace.